All right, good morning, 4th grade.
Good morning.
I figured you guys would do it like that. Good morning, 4th grade.
Good morning.
All right, so my name is Miss Gray. I want to introduce myself a little differently today, and then we'll get into some math. So me and Mr. Delane and Miss Magic, we're all friends, and so they're letting me practice my teaching with you guys. All right? So usually teachers get up here and they tell you a story. They might tell you like, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do. I'm going to do mine just a little differently. All right? I'm going to tell you guys a story. So my story has 5 pages, and I'm gonna need your support. I need you guys to help me. So my first page, anybody volunteer to get first page? Anybody? Oh, I like it. Come on up. What's your name, dear man? Christian. So Christian's gonna be my first page. Now Christian, you're gonna have to say something and you're gonna have to do something. You okay with that? All right, slide over just a little bit. My first page goes like this. Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Allow me to
Reintroduce myself. Awesome. I need a page 2. Right here. Come on. What's your name? Chrislyn. Did I say that right? Okay. I got Christian and Chrislyn. Page 2 goes like this. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
All right. Page 1. Practice one more time.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Page 2.
Sharing is caring.
I need a page 3. Come on. What's your name? Kalia. So page 3 goes like this. Ballin'.
Balling.
Perfect. Page 1, try it again.
Please introduce myself.
Page 2.
Sharing is caring.
Page 3.
Balling.
I need a page 4. Come on. Tell me your name. Charles. You don't need that. What?
That's for
Oh, just put that down. We don't need that. All right, Charles, stand right here. You're gonna do what I do. You go, girl.
You go, girl.
Awesome. Page 1. Start it up.
Please let me introduce myself.
Page 2.
Sharing is caring. Balling.
Page 4.
You go, girl.
I need a page 5. Let me back there with the ball. What's your name? Layla. Alright, Layla, what you're going to do is you're going to stand next to Charles. This is your phone, right? Like you got a phone. And you got to act like you just got some really shocking news. And you go, really?
Really?
Alright, page 1, start me up.
Please let me introduce myself.
Page 2.
Sharing is caring.
Page 3.
Balling.
Page 4.
You go, girl.
Page 5.
Really?
Alright. So when I tell my story, I need you guys to really be listening, because when I'm done, I'm going to see how good you were at listening. I'm going to ask you some questions after. My name is Miss Gray. I was born 27 years ago on April 3rd in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Please let me introduce myself.
Wisconsin is also home to Milwaukee is also home to the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a large musical festival every summer, and it snows in the winter. After I was born, about a year later, I got another brother, another sister, another brother, and another sister, and I quickly learned that
Sharing is caring.
because I had to share everything. I had to share my room, I had to share my toys, and I had to share my clothes. So I needed a way to get away from all my siblings, so I turned to sports. My favorite sport was basketball.
Balling.
I started playing basketball when I was 7 years old, and I would play for the next 20 years. Basketball took me to college and through college. I went to Cardinal Street University in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and I graduated in 2011.
You go, girl.
Thank you. After I graduated from college, I started teaching. I taught 4th grade for 3 years, and I taught 5th and 6th grade math for a year. Then I quit.
Really?
Yeah, I quit my job in Milwaukee, and on June 26th, I took a 30-hour car ride from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, all the way down to Phoenix, Arizona, and that's where I live now. The end. All right, let's give my volunteers 2 soul claps on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys can have a seat. Now, I'm going to ask some questions like I said before, so see who was listening. So when I ask the question, if you know the answer, just raise your hand. I'll toss you the ball. You answer the question and you toss it back to me. I ask about 5 questions and then we'll get into our lesson, alright? First one. Everybody should know this one. Everybody should know this one. Raise your hand. What's my name?
Miss Gray.
Miss Gray. Next question. When is my birthday? When is my birthday?
April the 3rd.
Yeah, nice job. April 3rd. Next question. Everybody should know this one. What's my favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball. Uh-oh. I got it. How many siblings do I have? How many siblings do I have?
5.
Close. Not 5.
4.
4. I'll make 5. So I'll make 5. And funny story about that is I'm the oldest. I have a brother who's 26, a brother who's 21, a sister who's 23, and I have a 4-year-old sister. Whoa. I have a 4-year-old sister, so she's really small. Next question. Since this one's tough. What year did I graduate from college?
2011.
Hey, nice job. 2011. Where am I from? Where am I from? Toss it back. Where am I from? You remember? Wisconsin. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Milwaukee Bucks, Green Bay Packers, all up there. Last question, then we're going to get into some math. Where do I live now? Where do I live now?
Arizona State.
Hey, Phoenix, Arizona. Nice job, nice job. Now we're going to get into our math, just so that you guys know me a little more. What's my name again? Everybody?
Miss Gray.
Miss Gray. So I'm going to give you a piece of paper. And usually we'll probably use your notebooks, but I don't know. You're not taking out. We're going to use this paper here. I'll pass that to the people back to you. I love how you guys are sitting. Look at this. Ready. All right, so yes, we have. We'll get you in just a second. Can you hit one of the lights back there? Just one. Alright, so you're doing now, how you're going to set it up is I just gave you a slip of paper. You have the entire side to complete your do now here. There's 4 questions, I understand that. But I want everybody to start on this side and then move to this side. So go in order. Okay, maybe 5 minutes to complete that. I'm going to keep time on my watch. So, none of y'all have pencils? Okay, if you have a pencil, have it out so I know if you have something to work with. Who said anything with you? You're welcome. So as soon as you get your pencil, go ahead and get started. See a lot of people who are focused on the prime. I see thinking caps on. And I also don't hear any talking, so that's even better. You want to do all of them, so turn around each of them to the yes. Alright, you can do it. You can do what you need to do. Got about 2 more minutes left. Come on, need you to go ahead and get started. Write down your responses. So you don't have to write down a question. All I'm looking for here is answers. Okay? So here you just round it, and you have to round this number to the nearest 10 or 10,000. What would it look like? You don't have to write the problem. So if you guys are looking at the board, you want to go in order. So we're not doing 1, 3. We're doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? About another minute and then we will. Seconds. Layla, can you get the lights on for me, please? If you can hear my voice clap once, if you can hear my voice clap twice. If you can hear my voice clap once, if you can hear my voice clap twice. Alright, everybody's pencils should be down. We're going to talk about our do now. I know everybody didn't get to the last one, but that's okay. Pencils should be down, pencils should be down, pencils should be down. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to discuss our answers with our partner, our elbow partner. So, if you have an elbow partner, they should be the person next to your elbow. So just like bump elbows with somebody next to you. So right here, you guys are elbow partners. You two. Bump elbows, and then I want you to move over here just for her for a second. And I know you don't have one, so if you slide over to that table, just for now, you'll have an elbow partner. So that's who you're going to be talking to. But before you respond to number 1, because everybody's going to tell their elbow partner what they got. Before you respond to number 1, I want you to tell your elbow partner one thing you did this weekend. So wait. So tell me your name. Christian. Christian was my partner, my elbow partner. It might look like this. Christian, this weekend I went to a plantation and I learned all about it. That's it. So I'm not like, Christian, I did this. Just one thing you did. And then Christian would say, this weekend, he went to the planetarium. After we respond like that, then we're going to answer number 1. Then I would say, Christian, for number 1, I got. And then he would say, Miss Gray, for number 1, I got. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to be walking around, I'm going to be listening. So before you respond to number 1 or tell your partner what you got for number 1, you're going to tell them one thing you did this
weekend.
One thing you did this
weekend.
All right, go ahead. Go on, be You can hear my voice clap once. You can hear my voice clap twice. All right, so let's see what answer we got. Now, I was talking to Christian, and you guys are talking to each other. What did we get for number 1A? What did we get? Tell me your name. Ty. What'd you get? I miss it. Plus 2. If you got 2, you were correct. We're going to go ahead to number 2. We're going to go over this one. number 2. We're going to do the same thing, but this time before we respond, you are going to tell your elbow partner, point to your elbow partner. Point to your elbow partner. You're going to tell your elbow partner how many siblings you have. So it might look like this. Christian's my partner again. Christian, right? Christian, I have 4 siblings. And he would say?
I have 3 siblings.
I have 3 siblings, and then we will answer number 2. All right? You're going in 3, 2, 1, go. If you can hear my voice, clap once. If you can hear my voice, clap twice. Alright, so we were going around, I was going around, we were talking to each other, so I heard everybody share their siblings, but everybody didn't quite get the answers I was looking for number 2. So I'm going to give them to you, and you can write them in correctly. So it says we're looking for these numbers to be rounded to the nearest 10,000. Well, first we have to identify where the 10,000th place is. Is this the 10,000th place?
No. No. Yeah.
This is my 10,000th place. So this is the digit that I'm looking to either stay the same or bump up 1. So if I'm looking at this 1 here, I want to look at the digit before that. That's a 4. Does a 4 tell me I'm staying the same or going up 1? Staying the same. So then this will round to 10,000. This will round to, I look at my 9. That tells me that I'm going up, rounding up. This will become 20,000. This is the 10,000th place. I look at my 5. It tells me I'm going up. So this will be rounded to 20,000. Alright? That is our do now. What I want you to do now is flip your page over. Flip your page over. And so you should have a clean page. And so what I want you to do with that clean page, I want you to fold it down the long way. We're going to make a 4 square. Fold it down the long way. And while it's folded the long way, I want you to fold it in half again. Sweetheart, can you pick your head up for me? I want to make sure you're getting all this. So you should have a piece of paper that looks like this. Once you have a piece of paper that looks like this, I want you to open it up on the clean side. So not the part that you did your do now on, but the other side. Once you have it on that side, I just want you to put it to the side of your desk. Just put it to the side of your desk. Alright, now what I'm doing is I'm giving a piece of paper between you and your elbow partner. I'm giving you guys a half a slip of paper. And what we're going to do is, can you slide over with them? We're going to do an activity called a write and slide. A write and slide. Everybody say write and slide.
Write and slide.
So the rules to this activity should be right up. The rules to this activity is in the name of the game. We're going to write and then we're going to slide. And the only people we're going to be sliding to are your elbow partners. And so the question that we're going to be writing to is, I don't know if you guys, well you guys do know because I told you, I'm a basketball player. And if you know anything about the game of basketball, there are several ways that you can score. Don't say nothing. There's several ways that you can score. And so what you're going to do with your partner, I'm going to give you about 30 seconds. What you're going to do with your partner is you're going to write. Tell me your name. Ty. way he can score in basketball. Maybe he says, whatever. He writes it down, but he's not going to say anything. He's just going to write it. Once he's done writing it, he's going to slide the paper to Tamaria, and she's going to write one way. When she's done, she's not going to say anything. She's just going to slide the paper back to Ty, and Ty's going to write another one. And you're going to continue sliding back and forth until the time goes up, or until the time runs out. I shouldn't hear anything. All I should see is writing and sliding. If you don't know one, just try and write one, and then slide it back to your partner, okay? But you're not talking to each other. You're going to get 30 seconds. Anybody have any questions on that? You get 30 seconds to do so. We're writing all the ways you can score in basketball. Whoever is going first, please have the paper in front of them. You're not writing on that one, you're writing on that one. And then you guys are sliding between 3 people, okay? On your marks. Get set. Go. You write one and you pass it to your partner. One and pass it. This group has already passed it once. You guys got 40 seconds. They got 2 already. Come on, come on, come on. You're halfway done. Seconds. Oh, they got 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pencils down, pencils down, pencils down. If you wrote only one thing down on your paper, I want you to stand up. Only one. All right, sit back down. If you wrote 2, at least 2 on your paper, stand up. All right, if you wrote at least 3, stand up. 4. Anybody with 5? 6. All right. So let's shout them out. I'm going to go to your group. Your group is going to tell me one that you wrote down. We'll start with this group. Give me one. Way that you can score.
Try to pass, or we'll try to get the ball from you.
Okay, okay. That's not really how you can score. Let's move to this group.
You can dunk.
Okay, so we have a dunk. This group.
You can shoot threes.
Okay, so we have 3s. This back group.
Layup.
Layup. I love it. Right here.
Alley.
Alley-oop. Anybody else? Something new right here.
Here is 2.
Okay, so a jump shot. Anything else? Yes.
By passing the ball.
Nah, that's not really how you can score.
4 to the
Okay, that's kind of like a layup.
3 feet. 3 feet.
I can't hear you.
7 feet.
Oh, that's kind of like a slam dunk. The last one is a free throw. Free throw. Free throw. Free throw. Is a free throw. Now, just like we have all these ways we can score in the game of basketball, when we multiply numbers, we have just as many ways. You can go back to your seat. Just like we have all these ways to score in the game of basketball, we have the same amount of ways to multiply numbers. And today we're going to, get ready for it. He ain't looking. He gotta go. You're going to miss it. Today we're going to multiply our 1-digit numbers by our 2-digit numbers using an area model. So if you know anything about multiplication, you can multiply a lot of different ways. Use a calculator, use a traditional method, but today we're going to learn how to multiply using an area model. An area model. An area model. An area model. All right, so check and see if y'all are alert. So those that just came in, I gave you a piece of paper. Can you fold it in half this way and then in half again?